Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like you ain't Ness. I guess I'm the new Drones Effect. Thank you for my 3,666 subscribers. Appreciated. Thank you. All right.
Bite me.
What up? Hold on.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I had something pointed out to me during my live stream when I was driving today. If you can hear me, guys, talk to people before you start dropping your links. I had that in the car today. Sonny got left the live stream because people were doing that. They were just dropping links. They weren't even talking to people. It's only common courtesy if you want people to subscribe to your channel, talk to people in here. Please do that. If you can't do that, then don't drop your links. And hello, Lauren. I'm going to give you your wrench back. I had to pull my wrenches back because I got an echo in my headphone.
What does that have to do with the wrenches, man? Hold on, let me share you out. Let me get people here.
Sonny is here now, so.
Sunny's here. Is it sunny out there?
Well, where she's at, it might be sunny and stormy.
Ooh, how about with the
I'm gonna
chance of meatballs?
I'm gonna back down and see if the echo goes away. I'll be right back.
I don't hear an echo.
I hear it in my headphones, and Ron is hearing it.
Hello, is it me you wanna see? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in my head. That is all I wanna say. That I'm wearing a USO shirt. And I don't know what to do, but I don't know what to say. But I just want to tell you that drone is bald today.
You're really stretching it. I'm still hear the echo.
Hold on, I'm sharing you out to everybody.
If you want to come up, Ron, feel free to. The link's pinned to the top. I don't know why I'm hearing an echo.
Echo, echo, echo. Hello, hello, hello.
Is the echo with me or with Murad?
I don't hear anything.
Well, clean the wax out of your ears, you old fart. Get this. Hello, Lloyd. The grumpy vlogger is here. Hello, Lloyd.
Is he really
Nice
grumpy?
to see you. He's a nice guy. That's Lloyd Mendenhall,
then?
the grumpy
You're
vlogger.
echoing. Yeah, see, everybody's saying you're. I don't hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna back. Murad, you could be in charge for a few minutes. I'm gonna have to back out of StreamYard. It'll stay running, and I'll be back. I'm gonna refresh the StreamYard. Hopefully I got it. Nope, still there. Well, it's me and my Echo and Murad today.
Did you try unpairing the Bluetooth and repairing it?
No, I haven't. Here, let me turn off my headset.
Hi, Brett. Now I hear the echo.
Am I back?
You're back.
I don't hear an echo. Oh, yes, I do.
You hear the echo? Hi, JL.
Yep. Well, it's the three of us up here. Me, my Echo, and Murad.
Hello, is it me
Hello,
you're
JL
searching
Twerk.
for?
Hello, Brett Gaslow.
I can.
Let's see here.
I
Grumpy
shared you out,
Vlogger.
so people will start.
Thank you, Brett. I had to pull wrenches back. I'm going to reissue them. So it was pointed out to me, and Sonny's here. Ask to put your links down. Get to know people. Just don't drop them in. I was driving the car. I really wasn't paying attention. So get to know people in here, you know.
Get to know
And
legit
it'll
people.
be
on-
good. Yeah, legit people.
Do you still hear that echo?
It's in my headphones. If I turn them off, I don't hear it. Hey, let me try something. I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can.
Bow, 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 bow. Are you gonna switch? All right, we got 6 people in the house. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop whoop. Hi, JL. Now I hear the echo. Do you have two things that?
No. The only thing I think of is maybe possibly you back down and come back up.
You think it's me? Okay.
This-
There we go. Yeah, if Ron Lockwood or Lloyd wants to come up, I don't care. You guys are welcome to come up here. I have no grudges towards anybody, you know. Get rid of all the, you know. So, Murad, try the link again. I don't hear the echo now as I talk, so. Hello, JL, Royal Mafia Team Twerk. Thanks, guys. We'll get started here. We're just having technical problems. I'm great, Brett. How are you today? Let's see how this works now. Here he comes, the man, the myth, the Murad. There we go.
Okay. How do I sound?
The echo's gone.
So it was me? Wow.
It was a StreamYard thing, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Awesome.
echo's gone. So
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so-
Really awesome. Hi, Faye.
Faye, the grumpy vlogger is Lloyd Mendenhall. I mean, in fact, I still have his phone number in my phone. He is.
He blocked you on it, I bet.
If he did, he did. I don't care. He's a nice guy, actually. So
John, Balut John, what's up?
it's Balut John from California, I bet.
Yep, it used to be from North Dakota. Now it's from California. He moved all the way to California from North Dakota.
Yep, he did.
Why does he like the name Balut John? It should be like
I don't know.
John or something. Well, no, I've known him for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say I don't even like Balut.
Yeah, Balut's nasty.
Oh, here he is. Hi, Ron.
Hey, what's up, Ron? How are you? There's that bot thing, whatever. I got it.
Oh, yeah, guys. If you see a Russian bot come in, just take it out. Don't click on the link. It's just a bot, so it does no good to yell at it.
I'm right back,
Oh!
Claude. I'm right back.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I just talked to somebody that didn't know what it was and clicked on it. It like literally destroyed their channel. Not destroyed, but like something happened. They had to reboot and start. And
Yeah, don't click on those links, guys, because it puts malware in your computer. They're fishing bots, is what they are, and it does no good to yell at them because, they're there.
You know what? You should contact YouTube and ask if there's something they can do about that.
You know how many times you and I have talked to YouTube, and all I can do is I'm going to do what I'm doing right now. That's what they tell me to do. I actually reported it as spam, and what? Oh, John, Blue John, why ain't you got a wrench? You got a wrench now. I just pulled wrenches back because I was sneaking in on Murad's live stream. He was talking about pulling wrenches, so I just did it to be safe. So you got your wrench back, John. The Grumpy Vlogger's got his too. So and Ron is here. Lloyd, if you got time, you're welcome to come hang out with us. I had Drone Worship was in my live stream driving around today.
Oh,
I fix shit. Yeah, I was talking to him on the live stream about possibly going to an FPV drone to fly, because I've never done one, and kind of like to give it
I
a
heard
try.
they're pretty fast, and you got to wear those goggles.
Oh yeah, I was looking at a kit. DJI makes one. The drone, the goggles, and everything.
How fast do they go?
89 miles an hour.
Jesus. 89?
89.
How long does the battery last, though?
Not as long as a aerial drone.
Well, yeah, I figured that. What, like 5 minutes or
Maybe
something?
15, 20 minutes max, depending on how fast you push it, how you push it.
Oh, like the old drones back in the day.
Right, basically. But my DJI Action 2 cam, you can mount that on those. It has a mount for it. Yeah, the new cam I got. So I can mount that cam on, plus it has the cam for your, for your
What are
for
those
the goggles.
runs? Couple thousand?
1,400 or so.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not bad. I've seen, it's better than spending $4,000 for a Mavic Air 2 or a Mavic 3, I should say, the latest and greatest one. $4,000 to $5,000 for one of them. No, I got one drone sitting here in the corner. I haven't flown in almost a year now. That I need to get out and just check it over.
You should do a giveaway.
This thing here, would it cost to ship them? This is a big drone, and what it costs to ship it. The only way I can do a giveaway if they come to my house and pick it up, basically. But I do have it on Facebook Marketplace for sales right now.
Okay, did I win? I'll go and pick it up.
Okay, what color was my poop I took this morning?
It had little green stuff in it. It had peanuts in it, and then it had spaghetti in it. And then it was brown, and it was like a big old giant ball laying in the toilet, in the bottom of the toilet.
Well,
And
that's
then
wrong. You lost. You lost.
And then something was coming out moving in it.
My dog, I had to, we got up here yesterday. I had to go back into town. When I was on your live, live stream that one night with you, I was in town because our dog had to go to the vets. I had to call the vets the next day, and without being too graphic, he had a turd literally the size of a ping pong ball that came out of his butt, and he's a little dog. So they said, well, he's going to be kind of sore. He said, that was kind of funny. The woman I talked to, she said, yeah, it's basically like if you was to poop out a baseball. I said, ooh, that's what he did, but he got it out. But
it could have affected him or got him sick or something, right?
Well, we noticed he wasn't his normal self. He's laying around a lot. And I can tell, I always feel down by his penis, by his tummy area there, if he's getting a fever, you can tell it. That's on a dog, that's the best way to tell if they got a fever, is down where their intestines are basically. And you can't put them on the forehead. and he wasn't warm. But then we were watching him. You could see him try to push it out, and we at home there he got it out. Not being gross, but I had to. I wanted to take a picture in case the vet needed it. If I can find it.
Nobody wants to see the poop.
Well, it's amazing.
It looks like your photo's taking a poop. Look at your face. You're like,
well, hi Lloyd. Long time no see.
How you doing? Yeah. Boy, it's been
I'm
a
doing
while.
great.
Good. Can
Well,
you
I
hear me
took
okay?
I took a break from YouTube. Took 6 months off, and I restarted the channel, and I was shocked it was still monetized. So then I just went to a new community basically, and got some different hang around. You know, I don't need the drama in my life no more. I'm retired.
Well, that's me. I'm the same way. I've been this last year. My wife had a stroke in January about a year ago.
Oh no!
And we've been dealing with that. And I spend most of my time taking care of her. I do my shows on Monday. I'm not even vlogging anymore. I used to put up a vlog every day. I haven't done that in probably at least a year or so. I used to, I used my pickup or my truck or my van, and I always had my phone mounted there, and I'd talk to that. Well, now when I go out, that phone is being used on a monitor system to where I can watch what Judy's doing in the house. You know, if I have to go to the store or stuff. So I don't have. I got to get my camera set up into my new van so I can start vlogging again.
Yeah, I went out and got the Action 2, the DJI Action 2. I mean, it's expensive. It was $530. And I've been playing around with that camera, and that camera is amazing. It does the image stabilization in it. You could take something like that and mount it in your car and just record it, and you still have your phone.
Yeah, well, I've got I actually bought for a while when I was doing it. I bought I loved using my phone because I didn't have to, because I do all my editing and stuff on my iPad. And I have the iPad Pro 12 point. Anyways, almost a 13-inch. I have the newest one that they came out with, and because my other one was like 8 years old and it was time to upgrade it. So I had to go out and buy a new computer this past year too. So yeah. Fortunately, mine, when I bought this one here, I think this one's 2 or 3 years old, and it's still running fine. So, but I bought it. I made sure I future-proofed it when I bought everything. So
right.
I got pop up and glad to see you come on.
Yeah, I've actually moved. We live up by Ludington now, but we're getting ready to move out of the house completely. But you know what I was just going to say? I still haven't sitting in my computer hutch in town your hat.
Oh, okay, all right.
Remember when you had that and I won the hat?
Yeah.
I still have that hat. I haven't gotten rid of it. I got yours. I got Rodney Bell's, and I got Rodney's shirt. And I even I know you know about Rick Halbert. I still got the Stein that he sent me. I still got the Stein at home that he sent me.
The week before Rick passed away, about a week and a half before he passed away, I called him about 2 weeks before he passed away. I talked to him, and he was in the hospital then, or he wasn't feeling good then. And so he sort of disappeared off the map, and he hadn't been, he always responded to my post and stuff, and nobody had heard from him, and everybody got a little worried. So I just started messaging him as much as I could, sending out. And then one day I got a message from his sister saying that he was in the hospital and he wasn't expected to make it. And I said, "Oh, would you please let me know so I can let everybody else know?"
Right.
And she was still with him after he just passed away, and I mean, she was still standing beside him when she messaged me to tell us that he had died. And so I contacted Steve Carpenter, and after that, it was like boom, everybody knew it. But I I'd imagine, and then it all opened up. Everybody started getting in contact with her because I sent her contact information to Steve so that he could
Right.
get in touch with her and find out more details. And then, yeah,
I mean, he was a sweetheart of a guy. I mean, he would come in on our live stream. And I don't know if he's ever been on a live stream with him here or not. We would be kidding around, and he'd just sit there really quiet, just super quiet, listening. And all of a sudden, he'd come up with a perfect one-liner right out of the air. And I'm going, and everybody would start rolling. I'm
Rick,
I definitely miss
Rick
him.
was just oh yeah, he's those of us that and I'm still part of the drone community, but I'm not really because I don't fly drones that much, and
I'm still part of it.
Yeah, I backed away from a lot of stuff for a while because, like you, I was tired of the drama, and I'm too friggin' old to worry about drama now.
Well, let's see here. I went to Canadian Drone Hunt one day to say hello to them, and just like that, they instantly blocked me, which whatever. I just blocked them all in exchange. But then I go to Coast Drones and pop in there. I go to Rodney Bell's live streams, but that's about the extent of the drone community. And I keep an eye on Ron Lockwood, who's next to us. His posts and stuff like that. And I've been watching your stuff in the background, just haven't commented. I see it.
Yeah.
So and you can see I got some new friends in here. I went into a different community. Believe it or not, Murad will tell you this. I don't want to keep him in the quiet there. I went to the Filipino community. You'd be surprised how nice these people are. And we got some friends that come in here, and they're wonderful singers. The ladies are. And, Cher, the pencil artist, is in here. She is an artist. So
Right.
I got the.
Yeah,
I got the.
Arco from Art Carlson from Arco's Drone Solution.
Right.
He's connected with a lot of he has a girlfriend in the Philippines, and of course, I've got to know a few of them. And of course, Greg from Oz by Drone, his wife is Filipino, so I get. They're a nice bunch of people. So
they're loyal. If you treat them right, you stay with them. They will stay with you, but you tick off one, you lost the whole freaking community just like that. I mean, but that's that's fine. But that's why my subscriber count went up like it is because hanging around like Murad here, I go to his live stream and a lot of his friends became mine, and Adrian just popped in, and I that's what I was always telling people, but they weren't listening. You got to think outside the box. When I was doing my channel, you got to go to other channels and do other things. I go to cooking channels. I go to
I do too.
Singing channels.
I find myself rotating, going to a lot of different channels because, I mean, as much as I love the people in the drone community, except for Ron, I don't like him at all because he lives in that beautiful part of the country, and every one of his pictures looks like it's from National Geographic, which is unfair to the rest of us that live in Flatland. It's just not.
Well, that's just it. I was watching his, looking at his videos. I was at his channel actually one day, and I just can't believe his subscriber count. People just don't have taste apparently, because I tell you what, this guy is an amazing photographer. He's an amazing videographer, and people just. I don't get it. He should be 9,000 to 10,000 plus. He really should,
Yeah. And the other thing is Ron's just a nice guy. I mean, I know he's got his stuff muted, so maybe he can't hear me say that he's a nice guy, but he really is. I give him a lot of credit.
Okay, Lloyd. How much actually did he pay you to say that?
$5.
Well, I'm still waiting on the check. The last check he sent me to say nice things bounced. So
He sent you a basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Filipino community. Great people,
I had to take my sweatshirt off.
And I'll tell you what, they're more like the Filipino community is like way better, more nicer than the American community. Because I'll go on like I went to a few American communities that I just met. I go there and say hi. They ignore
Yeah.
you like you're not around. And then I go to the
Yeah.
Filipino community, and everybody's like, "Hi, here's your wrench. Here's your wrench."
Yeah, when I do my live streams on Mondays, if I've got somebody new, well, I try to make it a point as soon as my show starts to start saying hello to people, and my show is well, it's not about anything. I spend an hour talking about nothing.
Well, that's what we
I'm-
do.
Yeah, and I have Ron's in there. I like it when Ron comes in because usually he's there he's working, and there's always a pretty nurse walking around that he can get a shot of, and it really ups the class of my channel.
Well, it's like when he's on my live stream and he's working, I say, "Hey, Ron, can we get an impromptu tour to the airplane or your helicopter?" He does. He takes us right down there and takes us through it and shows us what he did in his office.
Oh yeah.
And Ron Lockwood, you guys don't know who he is. He's a flight. I always get this screwed up. Paramedic. So he flies in helicopters and airplanes. If he comes to you, it's a bad day. Put it that way. And hello, Jim's Landscaping. Well, click on the link and join us, Jim.
So yeah, like I said, not trying to be mean, but more of the American community, they're more mean. You know what I mean? They're not as polite. The Filipinos opens their arms for you. I've been in channels where they block you if you say something wrong. Like
yeah,
you're not allowed to have freedom of speech. If they say something you don't agree, they block you right away.
Yeah, my show last night kind of went a little bit different direction than I intended to, and but I didn't block anybody from anything they said. I just simply didn't address it because it wasn't important. With the whole overall thing. Now, if somebody's really natural, but everybody has different opinions in my channel. It's that's what we do. And I've made it clear here a couple years, about the last year and a half especially. I don't do I don't do controversy. I don't do drama. I don't want to do that stuff. I want to have a good time. Oh, there's Ron. Good. Now the show's
Oh my God, the drama's just going to start, and Ron turned his camera
there's Ron.
on.
I don't know. Yeah.
Save the drama
Jeez.
for your mama.
Jeez,
But
Ron.
no,
You know how to bring down a room, don't you?
yeah, I don't do that either. It's like, no, I got all these people modded in here. I don't even have to worry about the chat, but I do every now and then try to acknowledge people. Like we got Kim in here, we got Fee in here, we got Shrimp Shack, we got Bob's Burger in here. Bob's Burger is actually a young lady, so to let you know. And these are all people from that community that we're talking about. That's what I mean. They're loyal, And I don't know if you do what I do. I let the chat decide what we're going to talk about that particular day. And Murad pretty much, Murad gets, when he does his lives, he has the Filipino ladies come in here and they sing. We have a good old time. I had it here one day. I got a strike for it because they were singing a popular song, but it was just a copyright. It was nothing to affect the channel. So,
Yeah. Well, Ron's been on my show enough. He knows how it goes. It's usually controlled chaos.
Yeah, I think the most I can't even speak today. I'm still trying to wake up. Anyways, like drama that I encounter is somebody will make up something about me and everybody will believe it, no matter what, without looking at the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another problem that I've seen here on YouTube, is always people, you go support one person, the next thing you know, that person that's supporting, there could be maybe 20 or 30 people in the chat box, they'll start to, give super chat. Then later on, they start talking trash about the people who are there too. So that's one thing I've always hated.
That's been a problem. And that's why I don't go to, Claude, I'm like you. I go check out Bill Thomas on Wednesday, Coast to Coast Drones. I still watch Ken Heron. I watch on Tuesday nights. I watch. Actually, I don't watch. I've cut way back on following all the channels. And you Claude, you were kind of there in the beginning when I had that initial problem with.
Oh
the
yeah,
other channels.
I got to bring
You know.
this up. Excuse my interruption. Lloyd was on my live stream. We were using Google Hangouts, and we were talking, and all of a sudden, he was standing up there. I don't know if Ron was around then or not. He had passed out and fell down out of his chair, hurt his shoulder, and got back up. We didn't even realize that he had passed out. So I still have his phone number if it hasn't changed
number,
in
yeah.
my phone. Because
hadn't.
I said, we got to get phone numbers in case something like this happens again. Because he literally was on the floor.
I took a drink of coffee and I sucked it down into my lungs, and I was coughing, and I have a mute button on my mic that I can just reach over here and mute it. I was coughing so hard I muted it, and as I'm leaning over coughing, trying to breathe, which I couldn't. Next thing I know, I'm waking up on the floor and still hacking. I finally cleared my lungs, but I mean, I passed clear out. And yeah, and I get back up and I have to set my chair up, and they're like, what's going on? I said, man, I just passed out. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
and I did
Yeah.
a live on Claude's show up here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Google. I think it was Google Hangouts.
Google
because
Hangouts,
how because how that worked is somebody talked, you were up there. If you didn't talk, you're in the line. But so it was a little dinky
Right.
picture. And I'm looking at it saying,
Yeah.
why is he standing there?
Yeah, and that
You
was
know?
me getting back up after I hit my head on and we got a concrete floor, and I think I cracked the floor when I hit it with my head, but
Yeah,
But yeah, I was screwed up for that, and I ended up losing a tooth because when I bit down so hard on one of my crowns, I broke the tooth off. And,
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I've done that a couple of times now, fallen, but that thing with the choking, that scared the crap out of me. 'Cause,
Well,
I
it
mean,
scared all of us. That's why we told you to make sure.
Yeah.
I still, your phone number's still on my phone. I
Yeah.
haven't called you,
Yeah.
but because in case something like this happens, I can at least call your
Right.
phone, and
Yeah,
maybe I can get your wife's attention a little bit, and
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah, but yeah, YouTube is I don't know. There's days I just want to throw my hands up. If it wasn't for people like Ron, oh, there's my wife. I got to go, guys.
alrighty.
All right, see you, Lloyd.
Well, hi, Ron. Nice to meet you.
We've met before, Murat.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry I had to back out a little bit. Kind of taking care of a friend, so to speak. Well, not the last couple of weeks, but he's in the he went into the hospital, and it's like he might come home today. So I haven't forgotten about you, Claude. Life has been a little chaotic since September. for a
I
while.
understand.
Uh,
Well, it's
I
just
moved-
like me. I know you moved. I've been following you. I've been watching your YouTube channel, watching your videos, and like we were discussing, I don't understand why your channel's not bigger than it is. There are channels out there with 80,000 subscribers that don't have the content or the video quality, the stuff that you put up. I do my best to try to promote your channel when you're in here, in that, but I haven't figured that one out. I really haven't. I mean, other than hanging around Murad and Adrian, that's how my channel's got like it is. I'm not, and it's like you get to a point. My channel went way up there, but but don't. We had somebody else that had a good channel, and they got to the point they got discouraged and just says, don't do that. Just keep going. There's going to be one video you're going to put out there that's going to help you. Your channel's going to go up, because I don't know why. I've watched your stuff and I showed it to people, and they said, what's he does he work for National Geographic or something? Because that's what they think your quality is. And I said, no, he just likes doing this. And he flies drones and rides his side by side around in the mountains where he lives at, and takes all these videos. I think in time something's going to happen, one of your videos, and somebody's going to see it or show it, and and go from there. And this is like when Lloyd was talking about Ken Heron. I was on a live stream. I was on a panel with Ken Heron. Ken Heron's got over 100,000 subscribers. I was on a panel, and I said 3 words to him, and he was talking about, we were talking about one of his drones that he was test flying, and the propeller flew off it as he landed. And he comes over and he says, "Oh yeah, I remember that." That's the only thing he ever said to me. I go to his live streams and his panel. He has, that's his job, is his YouTube channel. And I go in there, and I don't even go there anymore because I've been in there and I'd left a comment, said hello, I even tagged his name into it. He never even responded. So I said, you know what, that ain't the way to go either, because I feel if you're going to do a live stream, the people that are listening in right now are the ones that are more important than the 4 of us. So, so I stopped going to his live streams, but I peek in on Lloyd's things. Angela. She was in a panel up here with us hanging out one day, and I don't want to talk bad about him, but I will. Mel. 400 AGL was up here.
I remember all that. Yeah.
And he was, she said I had to leave because he said know it all. Yeah. She left. She jumped down and left because of that. But I like Lloyd, but I don't want to talk bad about nobody. I really don't. But I like Lloyd.
This is the first live stream I've been on in 2 weeks, purposely. Kind of what you guys were saying. There was one that I've been kind of going to maybe once a week, because I get busy at work. Mm-hmm. But a couple people, not one, 2 or 3 people let me know that there were some things said. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, if that's the way they really feel, you know what? I'm not confrontational anymore. At least I try not to be. But
no.
I'm like, you know what? I will back out. And
exactly.
Well, that's like I won't be back.
After my hiatus on here, I said, well, the Canadian Drone Hub, I saw they were live, and I went over there and I said, hello, everybody. And what's his name? Asgard was there, and Paul. Then all of a sudden they got really quiet, and he said, oh yeah, okay, I'm working on it right now. Next thing I know, my wrench is gone, and they blocked me. So I said, okay, fine. I went to Paul's channel, I blocked him. I went to Asgard and blocked him, and I blocked the Canadian Drone Hub. I don't need that. But the thing is, my numbers are bigger than the Canadian Drone Hub now because I don't hang around with that type of people no more. I'd rather have come in and do a live stream and we can hang out. Oh, Angela's here, Ron.
Yeah.
I'd rather hang around with these type of people now.
Right. I just, I don't come in. I don't judge people. I just come in and chit chat with them. But things that were said in reference to me, I'm like, holy cow. Okay. But it kind of put a little complex on me where I'm not sure I want to go on live streams now.
Well, I guarantee you, Ron, you come here, you'll never hear nothing but positive, me being positive about you, because I absolutely love your channel. I just don't understand it. I mean, we've done all the branding and stuff, and
all that.
Yep. And you're over 500, aren't you?
No, I've been hanging between 490 and 500 for 6 months.
Okay, can you do me this, Ron? Can you drop your link? There's some new people in here, and they're filled.
Let me see if I can do it on my phone.
Okay, they're in the Filipino community. They're in the Filipino community, and I guarantee you, they'll help you out too. And I'm not saying that because they help me out. They help Murad out, and we have Rich Theo in here. She's awesome. So if you're close to 5,
bro, that's what we're here
well,
for.
at 50, Ron, now you can live stream. Do you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. At 50 subscribers, you can live stream. At 500, you get a community tab. now.
It used to be you had to have 1,000 before you could even do community tab and live stream, but they changed that now.
Yep, it's 50 subscribers, so you can live stream with your cell phone, Ron, which would help your channel out too. And you can also once we get you over the 500 mark, in that Kim wants to know your channel too. He's trying to get his link.
Yeah.
We're trying to get his link posted. If somebody can find his link, please put it in the chat. Angela, if you, I don't know, she's working probably. If somebody can do that, it'd be great. Hello, Jim. But once you get 500, you get a community tab, and that may help you too. Is when you put a new video up, post it in the community tab to let everybody know it's there, and that'll get traction. Because how it works is, I got to know you, and in turn, my friends are going to go and that are watching are going to tell their friend about you.
I'm on your channel, but it's not showing the current live.
Let me. Yep, I hear the video. RL Photography. I was. There it is. The thing is, YouTube is making your channel searchable. Have you noticed any ads in your channels?
Oh yeah, no. Well, they do that to everybody's now.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is YouTube. He's at 494, guys. I got your link right here, Ron. He's at 494. If anybody can help him out, please do. I'll post the link. I got your link. I'll post it right now.
There we go. I got it. Here we go.
All right. Hope we lost Adrian again.
Oh, he probably had to go do something. He does that when he
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on an iPad. I can't see the chat.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, your link is there. So Ron just posted his link. Anybody, if you can, help him out. He needs 6 people. If we get it 7 or 8, we could get him to 500 at least. Then that is another milestone. Actually, we can get him 510. That'd be awesome. But you get him at over 500, he'll in a day or so get a community tab, which he could, whenever he uploads a video, he could copy the link in there and post it in there. We're discussing drama over drama. Not no more. We're done with that. We're trying to get Ron channel going.
Yeah, I was just out in Yellowstone over Christmas.
Were you?
Yeah.
Do they got both circles opened up?
No.
By Lamar Valley, right? That one's partially closed?
Well, you can. The only way you can get in, is, like, say, if you were to go there now, the only entrance open is Gardner, Montana, which is the north entrance. From Gardner, that's actually where I stayed. It's like a mile outside the park. And then you come in through Gardner. You can go to the junction, something junction. But right there, you can't go straight at the junction. You have to turn left to go to Lamar Valley.
Oh, okay.
Now you can go out through Cook City, which is the end of the Lamar Valley, but you can't turn around and come back in through that entrance.
Oh, okay.
If you go out through there right now, you are stuck. But come spring, when everything opens, when you get ready to go there, contact me. There is an intersection there that has been closed for about a year and a half now. I don't know when they're going to open it back up, but
Angela. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is she being Angela?
Yeah. Did I miss something? Did my presence offend someone? Red alert. Jim Landscaping put red alert.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But you know, probably a neat place for you to come in. I know you and your wife had talked about traveling that way. Go in through Cody. You know, when you get to Cody, it's 45 miles from Cody to the east entrance.
Yeah, that's the
then-
way I want to go in.
Right, and then when you go in through Cody, you'll have to go around to the south, which is an area you're going to want to see. That's where Old Faithful and everything is. But then you can't go up through the center, up to the junction. You got to go all the way around.
Right.
Which, again, every part of the park has their own place to see. But right now in the winter, that entrance into from Gardner all the way to the end of the Lamar Valley is actually open year round. It's the only,
okay.
That's the only, the only spot.
Right.
I went there last March, and I went in there. It was awesome. It was during the start of COVID, and man, what a great time. Sometimes I drive for 20 minutes, never see another car. That's when I
Well, what
got
I'm
to
think.
film that one big grizzly last year.
Right. What I'm thinking of doing is the motorhome we got now. You've seen it on here. Is I'm thinking about selling that and buying a newer one.
Oh, shit! All that work you put into it.
Yeah, I'm looking at possibly. I want to get like a 30-footer,
Oh,
a
shit.
Class C still, a Class C motorhome still, but at least a 30-footer.
Right.
And this one here is non-fuel injected too.
Oh,
Elevation and no fuel injection. I mean, it'll do it, but I drove it in the Porcupine Mountains because there's mountains in Michigan. People don't know that up in the Upper Peninsula, upper west side of the Upper Peninsula. There's mountains there, and I drove it there. It did all right, but that's what we're thinking about doing is going to a 30-footer at least and getting still a Class C. I don't want to get a Class A. I don't want a big motorhome, but my wife would like to have something with a rear bedroom and stuff in it. So
right.
yeah, so
When you get ready to go that way, get a hold of me. I'll tell you some places that a lot of people don't know about. Some places to fly your drone, you're just going to go, holy cow. But like going up through the Bighorn Mountains, when you get to the end, that canyon up there, I've flown it many times. It's in a lot of my videos. It's just breathtaking.
right.
There's, when you go up to Yellowstone, make sure when you do it in the summer to go out through the northeast entrance, out through Cook City. Go up
Right.
to Beartooth Pass. Go up to 14,000 feet and go up and view that view up there. And then you can go over to Red Lodge, Montana, or go up through Chief Joseph Highway, which will circle around and take you back to Cody. It's just,
Right.
yeah. That's one
'Cause,
thing you can do too. If you go to Cody, and it's about 20 minutes outside of Cody. Cody is the east entrance, but if you circle around and go to Chief Joseph Highway, absolutely beautiful drive, but that'll bring you around to Cook City to the northeast entrance and right into the Lamar Valley.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Because my wife's cousins they have a small 35,000 acre ranch in Cody.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You remember you telling me that.
So we can go there and just stay,
Yeah.
and drive in. Because it's only like 40 miles, so we could drive in and just drive back and forth if we need to or whatever. Or we
Now,
could
would you
stay in there.
Would you tow a car or something behind your motorhome? Or?
We're thinking about buying another vehicle and buying a trailer than my gray car that I drive around. Putting that on a trailer.
Yeah.
Because it's all-wheel drive and
Right.
and hauling it that way.
Yeah.
We do something like that. That's why I'm thinking of a bigger motorhome. Get something, like with a Ford chassis with a V10 or something in it, and something like that. You could haul a trailer plus its weight. Yeah, the mileage is going to suck, but they're motorhomes. They all suck.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
my
you go about-
motorhome got about 8 to 9 miles a gallon is what I was getting. I went
Yeah.
through $178 worth of fuel. 178 gallons of fuel when I did the perimeter of the Upper Peninsula with it.
Yeah.
Plus, I blew 2 tires. Had to put new tires on it.
Wow.
Old Shrimp Jet takes their motorhome to the coast look for fossils. I know. I know. I remember when Art would come in here. He says, "If you go to Petoskey, give me some Petoskey stones." I went through Petoskey when we went up there.
Yeah, when you go to Yellowstone, get a hold of me and I'll tell you some spots to go and where you're going to see wildlife, like in the Hayden Valley, and and a lot of people, they get up and they go in there at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And I know you, Claude, you're kind of an early riser. Get up and get in. Your wife might not like that, but get in there early in the morning.
Oh, my wife and I are up by 6 o'clock every day.
Yeah, get in there and get early. Especially in the summer. That's when you're going to see wildlife. Especially the grizzlies. They're heading to the shade by 10 o'clock in the morning at the latest.
Yeah, my wife's cousin that lives out there in Cody. They're in the States here, and he showed me a video on his phone of a grizzly taking down a 1,500-pound cow. He was throwing it like it was a rag doll.
Oh yeah.
It chased it right down the frickin' road and up into the field, and he had the video, and it showed it the feet flying in the air. Next thing you know, he took the cow out. He had beef for supper.
Yeah.
You want to see wolves? Shrimp Shack, you need to connect with Ron Lockwood. He has them on his. You got wolves, right, on your videos on your channel?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I had an incident last week. I didn't, but just to warn people, I have a few inside folks in Yellowstone, and the one gal who works there, she's not a park ranger. I think she's kind of considered like an educator. And she drives around to all the people and talks to them. She's dressed up like a park ranger, but she saw me, and she says, "Hey," she said, "did you know about the fresh elk kill up from the junction?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "Follow me." So I raced up there, and here, I don't know how to describe it, come up this road, and about 150 yards off to the right, down a little bit in the valley, was a fresh, just missed the kill by like an hour or two, but there were 6 wolves on the kill. I hurry up, I get the truck pulled over. I'm like, oh my God, and with the camera gear I got, I'm like, man, this is going to be some awesome video. I'm putting the camera on the tripod.
Right.
About 100 yards down the road, on the other side of the pine trees was these, 3 jackasses that decided to pull over, get out, walk down through the woods with their cell phones, and try and get pictures of the wolves. And as soon as they got down there, the wolves saw them, boom, they're gone.
Right.
And that lady who worked for the Park Service notified the rangers. Well, about 15 minutes later, there come the rangers. And they got pulled. They took off, but the rangers found them because I saw them down the road about an hour later. The wolves never came back. I got some video and pictures of some coyotes that came in real quick. But anyhow, long story short, they were all fined. And I asked her just out of curiosity, I said, what's the possibilities? She said depending on what mood this new judge is in, said he is extremely non-tolerant of that. They broke the rules. You do not approach wildlife like that. The lady that was viral back in May that walked up, I don't know, you saw her on YouTube. I mean, the whole nation was looking for her. She was standing there with a cell phone trying to get a picture of that grizzly and the cub, and that, thank God for her, that mom only bluff charged her. Well, it turns out, it's kind of funny, the hotel I stayed at, she ended up staying there for a day because she had a cabin in Yellowstone. She was not only ejected out of the park, $15,000 fine.
Holy wow. By the way, don't click on that link for Amy Stokes. That's a freaking bot. I did the go to channel function, and I blocked it, and I'm also reporting it right now. Oh, by the way, Ron, you're at 503. Congratulations.
Holy shit. Wow, thank you. Holy smokes.
I was just refreshing your page, and it's in 503.
Wow.
That's from Murad's friends and people that come in here. So.
Oh, thank you guys.
So you reached another milestone, Ron. Another 100. So
Yeah.
you're more than halfway to 1K.
Yeah.
What's your watch hours?
You know,
Do you ever look at that?
yeah, once in a while. Look, there's some videos depending on, I've noticed the two biggest ones are anything that says Sturgis and anything that says Alaska. which
Wonder
I-
why that is.
I don't know. But my one Alaska video has like 2,000 or 3,000 views on it.
Well, that's
the one,
cool.
One Sturgis video has 2,000 or 3,000.
On my other channel, I did a video using a code scanner for my Rogue. I have 8,000 views on that.
Wow.
And actually, on my other channel, I got 2 videos. It's got a total of 16,000 views.
Wow.
I need to get that over here.
Yeah.
Well, that's my wife's other thing she does. She wants to go to Alaska too. But I don't know about driving. That's my only issue. It'd be kind of cool to drive it, but
Yeah. Anyhow, getting back to what I was saying, Claude, the only point I was trying to make there is if anybody does go to places like that, Yellowstone in the park, don't try and approach the animals because if you get caught, the boundaries are 100 yards. And if you get caught, the fines can be severe. That lady, she is banned from any national park in Montana ever. And sit and think, 15 grand. Think of the camera equipment you could buy with that. Yeah, she got a $15,000 fine, and she had to stay at the hotel. She come out of the park, and she got a hotel at the same hotel I was staying at. And she's like, I don't know why they're mad at me. Clueless, but
yeah, you see, you go on YouTube, you punch in Yellowstone, you see people walking up the bison. Those things are deadly. I've seen videos where they actually take a little kid, and luckily he survived, and threw him in the air, and his dad's trying to, get out of a car. You stay in your car.
yeah. I get
'Cause I've
scared
also
to death
seen
on a
them-
motorcycle. Oh.
I know, you ain't no protection.
No, I get scared. I usually when there's one of those, I call them bison jams. Where 8,000 people stop. Oh, look, there's a bison, and they stop in traffic.
Yeah.
And if they're coming down the left side of the road, I try to pull the motorcycle on the right side of their car, and I sit there and pray. Like I hope they. And I always shut the bike off. They hate the sound of motorcycles. Hate it.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because they actually, if you go to Yellowstone's website, they tell you to be careful of the bison jams. Sometimes the bison will stand in the road; they'll stand there for 20 minutes if they decide
yeah.
to move.
yep, they have the right
And
way.
if you pull up there and you're the only motorcycle waiting, okay, I'm going to turn it so the side's facing the bison, and I'm going to stand back.
All right, sorry, I had a phone call. So, my buddy, Joe from Presence of the Unknown? He
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
anyways,
Well, Claude, I just wanted to pop in and say hi real quick. It's been a while.
All right, Ron. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate
Like I said,
it.
I did
Congratulations on your
Yeah, thank
503.
move. Yeah, that's awesome.
you need
Like
more
I said,
people?
Claude, I did move, but you are actually going to still travel right beside me when you come out that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to connect with you. I really do. I'll make sure there's drones and stuff involved.
Oh, I would expect
That motorhome doesn't get fired up unless there's at least 3 drones in it.
Oh, good.
So
I'm thinking.
I don't
about
bring them all, but I'll bring the good ones. So
I'm thinking about buying that Nano Plus.
well, I'm thinking about buying the DJI FPV drone.
Oh boy. You going to the dark side?
No, I still got my other drones.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh when Claude is going 90 miles an hour towards a tree and he can't turn quick enough. And
Well, I was talking to Dan I eat shit. You know, we're back to
oh,
speaking terms. We're back to speaking terms and all that. He was on my live, and I was talking to him about because I was wanting to get his opinion on FPV stuff because he does it, and he says, well, he just doesn't want to do DJI because they're dominating the market. You know, they're trying to take over everything. So, but you know, it's like I've never had issues with DJI. That's my only thing is I got the Unique still sitting here, and I've had one of the batteries, you know, and my DJI stuff. I've never had issues with batteries, so you know.
Oh, look at this, Claude. I don't know whether you saw it. I think you're on my Facebook. You probably already saw this. But,
Yeah, I am.
this is my new home. I have trespassers. That come in and
What? Oh, wow. You know, in the States here, oh, that bot's back, guys. Can you take it out for me? Block it and report it. No sense in yelling at it. Oh, that is cool. That's nice. You know, we got a place up here that has, well, on the way up here, they raise game deer for hunts and for people to, you know, for restaurants.
yeah, this is a normal day in my yard.
But anyway, they got a section there all pinned off. I'm assuming these are the hunting deer. They got some. I got it. I got it. Get rid of it. Hold on here. Let me go back.
Yeah, this is normal everyday activity in my new yard.
That is cool. They're good size ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had hanging out here. I don't feed them during hunting season, but I've had 8 points hanging out here, 8-point bucks and that. So, but down there, that place I was telling you about, they had some that the racks are massive. I mean, but who'd want to go to someplace like that to go to pay for a hunt?
Yeah.
And there we go.
That was Christmas morning out my truck door.
Wow,
Pretty cool.
Buffalo Jam.
Yep.
Look at the snow on their nose. They don't care.
No. Yeah.
Well, that is cool. Yeah, if you ever get them bots, guys, I did my go to channel function and actually there's actually 7 people that subscribe to one of them bots.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down for a minute. Got someone.
I know how you are.
I'll be gone for about 10-15, so I don't want to just stay up here. So I'll be back.
All right.
What happens if you click on one of those bots?
They load malware into your computer and they can take access to your YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
so-
only that, they could come up on your panel to come up on anybody's panel pretending to be you and showing their private part off. That's what they do too.
that happened to Rodney
Porn
Bell.
Porn bot.
You heard that about Rodney Bell a couple months ago. Yeah.
Oh, he had Porn Bomber?
Yeah, he. Matter of fact, he had been talking to Dennis, and Dennis wasn't sure if he was going to be able to come on that morning. You know, his Saturday morning live stream. And Dennis is like, "Well, I got kind of busy here at the house. Not sure if I can come in." Well, then, like 10 minutes later, this icon that is the exact icon of Dennis popped into Rodney's green room. So Rodney let him in. And then all of a sudden, this camera turned on, and there's this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He got me once already. That's why I tell people if they come up here, I want them to green room go like this. I want them to wave their arms like they just don't care so I know it's not a photo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And that happens
If they once
to a YouTuber that's a friend of mine here too, Ron. His name is Me Jay-Z. Claude knows who he is, but
Yeah.
anyway, me and him, I was up on his panel. This was actually on a Friday evening, like about 7:00 my time. So me and him were the only 2 guys there talking, and that same thing happened. You know, see that porn bomber came up. So
So they can actually, if you click on there, they can connect into your computer and
yes, they can
They
do
can
it
they
if you want.
they can put malware in your computer, and they can get access to your YouTube and anything else you want. So I tell people, if you see those bots, don't even click on them. Go over there and report and block them right away. That's why I tell people, even when they come in the chat, to go ahead and report it and block it and just get it away, to get it off there. They're just bots, so you can't yell at it because it's just a computer program that sends these bots to different people's live streams. So it does no good to yell at them or anything like that. All you do is just report it and block it. I've talked to YouTube on it because once you get monetized, we now have it's called Google Support. I can actually talk to YouTube right now that quick. And I've talked to them about it, and they say the best thing you can do is just report it and block it, and then their equipment there will take over. But as far as tracking back to whoever it was is doing it, these guys are hackers, so it's really hard to even find where the program originated from. So
They're just doing whatever they want to do just to get it to somebody's YouTube channel, pretty much.
right.
yeah, so typically what I try to do is like when you come on, you get your camera on. But I've had people that don't want to be on camera. They just want to come chit chat, which is fine. Occasionally, Adrian does that. Well, you just turn your camera on in the green room. I can see you moving around and waving your hand and all that. I know it's you. Then when they get up, if they want to turn the camera off, it's fine. If they don't want to have their camera on in the green room, I won't have them up here because of that. And that's what Rodney
I'm
needs
the
to
type
do
of
too.
person that every once in a while, when I come up here to join Claude, sure, when I come up on the panel, I'll turn my camera on so that way Claude knows it's me. Then when he lets me up, there's an occasion where I just turn off the camera. But,
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times we do that because we don't necessarily have a plan. A lot of times we'll just turn the cameras off and chit chat.
yeah.
So
Hey, one final question I have. How does the audio sound for me? I just bought a new headset.
It sounds good.
It sounds
yeah, it
good?
sounds really good and clear.
Very
Okay.
clear.
You need a halo light.
I'm at the apartment.
Oh,
It works.
you know what a halo light is, don't you?
Yeah, I have one at home.
Yeah, I got one over here. That's so I can see the shine off my head
Yeah.
going. But
I need to get one of those for my room here. I just need to.
oh my
What I
God,
just
we
want
got
to do is I'm trying to organize my room so I can turn it into a little studio here too. So
You think that's a? You think that's a troll? You think that's a troll?
Is that a troll? Hey, is that a troll? Hey, is that a troll? Wait, son waving at you, sucker.
I see that. Yeah, Ron. No, your audio's good.
Good. Okay. Well, listen,
Ron,
you guys
if I
go.
may say, I did connect to your channel already. I watched your videos, and I watched one of your videos, gave it a like, and left my comment on there for you. So when you have a chance, get back to me.
Yeah, we'll do.
Oh, Ron, I'm going to bring this up now. Right now, you're at 503. Don't get nervous if your drops. Sometimes it'll drop, in a day or so, you'll go back to 503. That's just YouTube kicking in to make sure all these people that subscribe to you are legit.
Okay.
And but it may drop. You may stay now. It's trying to get you. I'll work at still trying to get you above at least 510 or 515 if I get some new people in here. That way we'll be sure you'll be fine. But because you're reached 500 in a couple days, you'll get a community tab for your channel. That way you can post, hey, I got a new video coming out. You can post it. That way it'll show on the feed and everything else, and people will see it and they'll go get there, which will help your views too.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, 500 you get it.
Will they
Go
notify
ahead.
you that you got a community tab?
Yes.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They will. They will notify you.
Okay. Okay.
And then all of a sudden, you go to your page, you'll see it. It just says community. You'll see it there.
Oh.
And you can even post like picture of buffalo and say, hey, look at check out my channel and this is what I saw today, and it'll show in the community tab and it'll get people your way too.
Oh, cool.
You can do polls, you can do pictures, and copy URL and paste it in there. You can put the link to your video that's up. That you just put up. Will show in there, and it's not only the people that subscribe to you; it's people that are on YouTube in general.
Okay.
So you may get some subscribers that way. It'll help your channel
Oh,
with a
well,
community
thank you.
tab.
Well,
Yep.
hopefully, maybe this is the thing that I needed. You never know.
Well, if
Well,
you
what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few minutes.
live stream or mine, we can help your channel grow out too. We'll help you out too. We'll help you get more people to watch your channel and subscribe to you and stuff. So
Thank you all. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, what I'm going to do, Ron, is I'm going to copy your link to your channel, and I'm going to post it in my community tab now. So, and I'll tell everybody check out your channel.
I'll do that also here in a little while. Get your link and post it there, and have everybody to connect with you and watch your videos and go from there. So,
Because some of Adrian's friends may not be some of mine. So between the two of us, and some of my friends may not be Adrian's. So between the two of us, we can get you some more people.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that.
yeah, we'll help you out, Ron. It's no problem. You're
And
just
if you-
meeting me for the first time, so I'll help you out too. I'll help you.
Adrian's from Texas, Ron.
Oh, okay.
And
Right.
Commodore Boone, which is Jim's landscaping, he's from
Yeah.
Ohio.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I remember Jim from before. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of. I've been watching.
It's on Murad's live stream only, Andrew. That twerking goes on with Murad, but that's it.
Hey, that's it, Ron. When you get to 1,000, you got to twerk on a live stream.
Yeah.
Got to shake your butt. Well, it's incentive for people to get you to 1K.
Yeah.
You're on the way. So
Yeah, I'll lose subscribers then. I start doing that.
you'd be surprised how many people.
You'll
will
be
come.
surprised how many people will start actually watching your videos, watching that stuff, because Murad's the only one that does that, and another guy, his name's Darren Dobson. He does that in his live streams too. So,
But what was I going to say? I forgot now. But no, yeah, your community tab will kick into play. But you can also right now use your phone as a live stream with your phone. If you want to say you're out in the field and you got a good cell signal, you can log into your YouTube and do a live stream from your phone like I do.
Yeah, I may have to call you someday and have you help me set that up.
Or we could do a private live stream. Just you and I. I could just do a private thing, and I could hold my phone up and say, "You do this and do this." And,
Right.
if you go to your phone, basically, it's really simple. Go to your phone, go to your YouTube page. Right there it is. Let me turn off this. I know you probably want to get going, but give me a second here. I'll show you virtual background. I'm gonna turn it off
Angela's
here.
posted something there in the chat there, Claude, and she's in a red alert or something like that.
She's talking about but you look down the bottom of your page, see that plus? There's a plus right in the center. Okay, you touch that, and it gives you a choice. One of them says go live. See it?
Yep.
You click go live, and it brings this up.
Title now.
It'll bring up this page, but then
Take pictures and record video.
Then you just put your title in on top line. And what I do is I can go down here. For me, I go more options. Then I can go advanced settings, which is right there. And the bottom one says enable monetization.
It says ready in 24 hours. It takes 24 hours to activate your
Yep.
account for live streaming. Once
Yep, there you go. So you can do it.
For you.
So you can do it. You just go ahead and set it up to do that in 24 hours. Go ahead and approve it. That way you can, if you're out in the field with your side by side, and say, "Hey, I want to." That's cool. I'm going to do a live stream. You got the cell signal. Fire up your cell phone. Do a live stream. While the buffalo or the pronghorns or the antelopes running around, or you could even put a mount in your side-by-side if you got a signal and do like I do and just plug your power cable into your electronics and do a driving live stream through the trails if you got the data and the cell signal,
Right. Wow.
So you can do it now. So you can live stream with your phone.
Well,
Take 24
that.
hours. You'll be able to, 24 hours. Just set it up. Go ahead and do whatever you got to do to set it up. And it takes 24 hours, obviously. But once after 24 hours, you can use your phone.
I'll have to maybe contact you after 24 hours, and
Yeah.
I know you got to put in a bunch of stuff in there, right?
Well, no, you're logging into your YouTube channel already on your phone. So you've already got your password and your email already in there. Just your YouTube channel's on your phone. So once you set it up for 24 hours, you don't have to log in. You just got to go in and put your title of your thing in. I'll go through all that. But the only thing you don't have right now is monetization. But you can go do everything else. Then at the bottom it says go live. Then you just take your camera and face it to whatever, to you, go like this. It'll take your picture. Then it says go live. You hit the button and boom. Then I'll talk you through like to see the chat, how to see the chat and all that. You see everything. You can add mods and you can chat and see the chat and what people comments and everything else. It's actually pretty cool setup, and it's easier in StreamYard because you got StreamYard for your phones too. Is that? Oh, that's Commander Boone.
Yeah, boy, that's hard on the ears.
This is an old phone, and it takes forever to get to it. This is a $200 phone versus a $1,500 phone. I can have it done in seconds. Sorry about that.
Well, the phone I got here is over it's
The
$1,000.
headphones go.
Waste of.
But if you get in 24 hours, you ready to try it, just get a hold of me, and I'll do a private StreamYard, just you and I up here, and that way we're, in case you don't want to give away too much personal information about each other, but then we can do a private one, and I can talk you through and how to set it up. It's fairly easy and straightforward. If I can do it, you can do it.
Okay.
Not
Very
necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Commander Boone.
Get up. I can remember
thanks
the
again,
guy up here
everybody.
giving you a finger.
All right, Ron. And I'll keep an eye on your
Ron.
channel. Like I said, in a minute here, I'm going to go ahead and I'll copy your link to your channel, and I'll put it in my community tab. I'll get you some
Okay.
more people
I'll
that
get you
way
some
too.
help too, Ron. So
Yeah,
pleasure to
thank
meet
you both. Yeah, pleasure
All
to
right.
meet you. And
Yep. Take care, Ron.
we'll catch you guys.
See you later, Ron.
All right,
Bye
be
bye.
safe.
Bye bye.
Look at there, Commander Boone's on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to go to Ron's channel a minute. I'm going to get his.
I'm not saying
URL
love
here.
being on the bottom.
You want to move me to the bottom and put him on top? You're welcome.
No.
No. Even though I've known him longer than you, Adrian. No, I'm
know,
just picking
Claude.
on you.
I know.
No, Commander Boone here. I've known him.
Commodore.
Well, whatever.
Hey, get it right.
Wow, holy crap. I punch in the link to his channel. You should see all the videos that pops up. I got to
He's
pick
got lots
one.
As
No,
far
in the
as I
community
know,
tab. In the
yes,
community tab.
He should be going live tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I did a live stream last night, but I was just couldn't hack it no more, and then my live stream went completely out of control last night. So, but I'm pretty sure he will, Andrew. I'll ask him later if I have a chance there. I'll send him a message later and ask him about it. Other than that, I don't know.
There we go. I just posted it in my community
Did
tab.
Conrad mention about having a live stream tonight? Did he say anything?
He did not.
Okay.
He was in there and said he had to do something. Go on about 10 or 15 minutes. So I don't know what that means, but
okay. But Andrew, like I said, possibility he might not. I don't know yet. I'm just well, Alona Tampus was in my live stream last night, and it started.
did she do it? She got a bad habit with her legs again.
She did that on a previous live, but the one she was on with me last night in my live, Claude, she kept talking about banana, how to do this and that with it. I was like, okay, whatever.
I gotta be careful. Yeah, I gotta be careful. She's a nice person.
Yeah,
But I gotta be careful with that over here because I have Narrow Boat Girl, Emma and her mother come in here, and she's 13 years old.
Yeah,
So.
I know, but that happened in my live stream last night.
Well, your live stream's later. You were late at night. I mean, it's no big deal, but
Yeah, I know, but still, Alona, I had a whole bunch of people in my live stream last night. When you get a chance later, Claude, replay it. You'll see how crazy it turned out to be.
you had no control. Basically, you're trying to
I
say.
had zero basic control over what was going on last night, so I pretty much went to bed knowing that it was out of control. So. But it
Yeah.
was funny, though.
What'd you do? Just let it run, say the heck with it, and went to bed?
No, I stuck around and ended it after everybody left. I just left and went to bed after that. So it was
Wow.
crazy last night, Claude. I'm telling you. Alona, I'm not gonna lie, okay? She came up to the camera. She walked away for a minute. She came back and she had like this big old banana in her hand. Like, what the heck is going on? Now my live stream's turned into a porn stream. Like, what the heck?
Right.
It was crazy. I'm telling you. Everybody in chat was laughing. Everybody I had on panel was laughing. You know, it turned to be a crazy night.
Wow.
But we didn't have no singer and nobody sang. So, and I've had to go into the YouTube studio because some of my videos had copyright claims on them, and I've had to, mute some of them and cut them out.
No, don't do that. Let me tell you what to do. Always dispute them. Always dispute them. Don't mute them. Don't change them. Dispute them. You dispute them after 30 days, they'll give it back to you. I've gotten copyright strikes for songs. I dispute them, even though I know that they're probably a copyrighted song. After 30 days, rather than arguing with you, they just give it back to you. They'll remonetize that video or whatever it is, and they've done it. I've just
Well, I should have disputed them, but being as it is, I saw like 5 or 6 different videos.
don't delete them.
I
Don't
didn't
delete.
them. I didn't delete them. I kept them there, but I just
Private.
I don't want to deal with the dispute part anymore because
Right.
sometimes they,
Well, just private them. Don't unlist them. Private. Don't delete them because you lose watch hours if you delete that video. You still
Okay.
get the watch hours. If you delete that video, whatever the watch hour totals for that video, you're going to lose that to your 4K. So just privatize them and dispute them at your leisure, but don't take them out. Leave them on there.
No, I'm just leaving them on there. It just,
Yeah.
a crazy night can be good once in a while, Adrian. Yes, it can be, Andrew, but still, I just wanted things to be normal as can be. It was a fun night overall. I'm not going to complain about it.
No. You got to occasionally let your hair down, Adrian.
Well, I do have some hair left, whatever's left on my head, but it's starting to fall off. It's coming off.
I let my hair down and it was so heavy it just fell out, just pulled out of the skin.
But
It's like Commodore Boone here. He did a live stream here. Was it probably a year ago? I know him for a couple of years now, Jim here, and he actually shaved on a live stream, his beard off.
Did that twice so far, and I'll do it again this year too. So be on the lookout for that.
You did your hair too, didn't you?
Bet to someone
Oh yeah,
like
beard and hair and everything.
Did he lose a bet or something, Claude? He had to do that.
No,
Yeah, Brett
he
Hall,
just we were doing it, and I think I was on his live stream when he did it. He got the razors out and started shaving.
Yeah. If you go into my videos, it's still there.
Yeah. Who can
Is that
afford
his
the
channel
power?
name, Commodore Boone, so I can look him up.
Oh, Jim's Landscaping LLC #1. He is monetized. Jim is monetized, so he should come right up. See, I even know his channel name. I known him so long.
That's scary.
They make wigs for that. Well, I'm not going to say anything to you, Angela, because next thing I know, I'll get a box with a freaking wig in it.
There you go.
Well, she sent me. Oh, Angela, to let you know, I brought it up. Here it is. She sent this to me. Angela did. She sent this to me. Right there it is. When I was in town, I brought it back up. Right there it is. I'm red level threat with Jim apparently. No, you're not a red level threat with Jim. He just does that. He's into Star Streak. I mean Trek.
Star Trek. And if you was reading the chat, you went from red alert, yellow alert, to green alert. So you gotta read chat sometimes.
You and Murad can be twins. I know she sent Murad a poopy hat.
She sent Murad and you one?
No, I've got one. She's sending one to Murad too. My dog hasn't been feeling good, and guess where he's at?
Oh, he's right there next to you, huh? Why is your dog not feeling well, Claude? What happened?
He pooped out a freaking golf ball.
Oh, that had to have hurt.
Oh, he was, yeah. You see, he's a little Yorkie. He's laying right against me, and that's why I went into town. I had to go. The night before last, we left here at 6:30, and we went into town. So I could call the vet the next day, and I called the vet, and they said, well, take him off dry dog food. And what we did, we mixed it with, he's on special dog food anyway, so we mixed it with a wet dog food. So he's getting, and I took him for a walk today, and he did a potty, and it came right out with no trouble. But you could tell it was kind of hurting him when he, it'd be like it'd be like you or I trying to poop out a baseball bat.
That would hurt. That would hurt 10 times as worse as a golf ball.
Yeah. And he's a little dog. He's only 12 pounds. So.
Did he manage to swallow a golf ball? Your dog managed?
No. It was actually a poo.
Oh.
I call it a golf ball because it was the size of a golf ball.
Oh wow. Man, well, I hope your dog gets better, Claude. I hope so.
Yeah, he's my little buddy. He's in here now with me. He's been really clingy and hanging out with me. So,
Mine's asleep in bed, but I got 3 more under my table.
Yeah, where in the heck is it? I know I didn't delete it.
God bless America and all my patients, but they give me all sweets. I want to stand up and scream. Do you see my butt? Why are you cooking this stuff for your diabetic?
Angela is small. She said she gained weight and all that stuff. Don't make me get out the... Right here it is. This come out of his little butt.
Oh,
that's about the size of it too.
Holy!
You see in that picture.
Holy moly, that hat.
You see right there what's next to it? See what's next to it? That's blood.
Oh, poor dog.
Dang.
So I said he pooped
That
a golf
is terrible.
ball. I didn't want to show you that, but I had to take a picture in case the vet wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And so
Angela's freaking out. She's saying, OMG.
well, that's why we had to go into town. We got up yesterday, come back up yesterday, because wait to talk to the vet on him. And he's on special food anyway, but we got to give him soft food. Now, not stay away from all strictly. That's the trouble with dogs and dry food. He was corked up big time, Angela.
Talk about being corked up.
And that was about the size of it, maybe a little bit bigger. Put it that way.
That's a big butt plug.
That is
sure
a
was.
big rounded fuzzball there, a big one.
Now you know why he's laying next to me. He's walking kind of bull-legged too. Almost governor over Christmas. What did he do? Did he get bound up too? Angela.
Damn.
I'm waiting for the comments to come. It's National Spaghetti Day. That's a good way to change the conversation, Andrew.
He went from 30 pounds
He
to
went
18.
from 30 pounds. Oh, governor. Oh, pancreatic. Oh,
Pancreatitis.
pancreatitis. Governor. Is that your dog? I was thinking actually the governor.
Acute pancreatitis.
30 pounds to 18 pounds. I never knew a dog that. Well, there's dogs that are that heavy. Oh, your cat?
Cat.
Holy crap, man. That ain't a cat. That's a freaking fat fur ball.
All right,
But you have
Clyde, I'm
two
going to
ki-
get down to get some lunch. I'll see you on your next live. All right.
Yeah, I'll probably be tomorrow at some point. Normal time, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I'll be here. We'll see you later, Claude. Enjoy the rest of your day there.
You too. We'll see you later.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Got rid of him, didn't we, Jim? Where are we heading to today, Commodore?
Oreo cookies.
Oreo cookies?
Lunch.
You've
Lunch
been.
20 p.m.
Oh, it is 3:21. Yeah, for too long. Guess I'll have to. Mom made it with a panther. I would say so, Angela. Yeah, I think for too long I have to get off here too because
Yeah.
it's almost supper time for us. So,
Yeah.
but I popped in. I was in the middle of an edit, and I saw that you were live. But I try not. If I see, I gave you a thumbs up. I try not to comment because I don't want to. You think, well, you're going to come up and hang out with me, and I don't do it as a slap in the face. So I just tend to give you a thumbs up, and I watched it a little bit, but I didn't comment because I was doing things. So
Well, normally you give me a finger.
I know it, but I got nice to you lately.
You got nice to me? Okay.
Thank you, Angel Rubs TV. That's quite the channel name too.
Thumbs up post, yeah. She's got
Okay,
a
Angel, I'm gonna go to your channel, and I'm gonna check it out right now. She has 2 videos and 21 subscribers, so she needs some help, guys. I'm gonna subscribe to her channel, just like that.
Wow,
All I ask, Angel, if you do this, is just get to know people in here and make some friends. It ain't about channel numbers; it's about friends on here. You want to get your channel built. It's get to know people in here and make friends. But we're just about ready to leave for the afternoon. So, but I did give you a wrench for you next time you show up. So, just get to know people. That's a big thing. I don't know where he went to. He said he had to step down and he didn't come back. It happens. So he loses track of time. He's old. So. Yeah. All right. I think at this point I've been on. Where's my StreamYard? I'm on the YouTube side of it. I've been on here an hour and a half. I think at this point, Jim, I'm going to get out of here, but I'll look for your live. Then I'll see you during one of them.
keep your eyes open. I'll be out there someday. I was going to go live last night, but things kept cropping up, so it didn't happen. Who knows? I might be out tonight. Hard to tell.
Alrighty. Then I'll see
All
you.
right. We'll see you. Have a good day. Take care. Everybody in channel. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, everybody. And because we got Angel Rubs, there's still people in here. What I'll do is I'll do a little, let's see here if I got one still. If I got a small countdown or something I can put up. Let's see here. I don't have a small one. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you on the next live. And come, Angel Rubs TV. Just stop in my next live and get here earlier, and we'll get you some more people on your channel. So, everyone, thanks for coming, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.